of me, I want to tell people you have a very inspiring story.
Right.
Recording stopped.
રેકોર્ડિંગ સ્ટોપ ચાલુ કરવાનું રહી ના જાય.
Sir, we would be starting the recording in 5 minutes, sir.
Sure.
એટલે એવું નહીં, એટલે અત્યારનું ના થાય તો વાંધો નહીં, પણ સ્ટાર્ટ કરવાનું રહી ના જાય.
Sure, sir.
Because a lot of people ask for the recording, પછી લઘુ થાય છે.
So, मतलब sir, stop એટલા માટે કર્યું છે because we are starting with the live stream as well. Okay, so we are live on YouTube as well. We are live on YouTube.
કેટલા?
Recording in progress. Recording stopped.
અહીંયા તો on the local computer જ છે.
Those who have joined.
Sir, आपल्याला हात साफतो हे चाललं जेवण तर खराब झालं आणि पण नाही किती बॉटल अरे तीन रुपये आहे आपको
છગડો આમ જ મારે આ છોકરો, આમ જ મારે છગડો.
Timing हो બેટા એવી વાત તો એ તાકાત વાળો તો એટલા સાડા સાતથી આપણે હવે અંદર જ જવું જોઈએ.
Ramkeshji, good evening. Thank you for joining. We have a Mr. Ramkesh Meena from Indian Society for Training and Development. Then we have a Deepak Upadhyay. He is basically from Ahmedabad and he was in Bhopal. He is a brilliant engineer.
Good evening, sir.
Recording in progress.
So those who have joined, they need not. Hello. Huh? So those who have joined early, good evening, friends, for joining little early, and we are waiting for some more participants to join. So we do this program on every Saturday, and the link which you have used today to join this program, the link remains same. So on any Saturday, you can join using this same link. So you don't have to worry about which subject is. We always ensure that the subject we choose or subject is delivered, or the talk which is delivered on Saturday evening is useful to the society at a large. And we try to cover a variety of subject, variety of topics in this particular program. And if you also are keen on knowing maybe one or two subjects, you can send your request to us. If you know some good speaker who is basically good at some subject, you can recommend the speakers also. And this particular forum is supported by a number of organization, that is Institute of Engineers, Computer Society of India, Architecture Association, HR Milestone, Junior Chamber Baroda Alkapuri, Baroda IT Association, Baroda Productivity Council, Baroda Innovation Council, and Indian Society for Training and Development. So all these organizations and their members are receiving the invitation. So anybody who delivered a talk on this platform, he basically make himself famous to all those members of all these organizations. So it's not only a platform to help the society, it helps the individual also. So today, I think we are waiting for a signal from the founder, Nachiket sir. Nachiket bhai,
Yes, sir.
for 2 more minutes, and then we'll
Hello.
put a lot of melody.
Hello. Hello.
We have Amitabh Kumar, has Rajendra Jaiswal has joined from Canada. He is basically the one who prepared the report for our event. Parimal Shah is a very brilliant chemical engineer. He saved a lot of foreign exchange for the country. Any chemical which is imported in India and it goes in bulk, he manufacture in India. And he and his wife, They basically create a beautiful article out of glass. Then we have a SVMIT Bharuch. People is there. Sunil Bhai has come. So there are a lot of known faces. Dinesh Bhai Patel is a warrior, excellent speaker. So he is also going to be there. So we are waiting for that Institute of Engineers team to join, here by Tucker and other. Let's not wait because people, those who have joined early, should not be penalized. So good evening, friends, and welcome to the Saturday evening talk. And today we have a excellent speaker, Manoj Chakerwarti sir. He has trained more than 2 lakhs people. His LinkedIn influence is more than 40,000. And he is one of the known expert in the field of computer software training. And he is expert on Microsoft Office, Power BI, ERP. He is basically a soft skill trainer, project management. He is a PMP certified professional. He is a man of mathematics. He is basically a hardcore mathematics man and one of the most brilliant, intelligent boy who was getting admission in all the branches of engineering, medicine. But he has an affinity for mathematics, and he decided to make the career in mathematics. So he did it BSc, MSc, and MPhil in mathematics. And after mathematics, he found that I should work for the industry, and he tried to help various industry that using mathematics try to solve. So that is how he got into a computer line. And initially, he started his career with a small company, and he reached to a level where he was handling the entire IT of the Munjal group of industry. So he is one of the most successful IT man. And one day he decided that I would like to work for myself. And I have seen him growing from working a man working in a small company to reaching to the highest level of the hierarchy in a multinational kind of company. It's Munjal is an Indian multinational company. So he reached to that ladder, and then one day he decided that I want to start my own company and I want to start my own. And at that time, I was also wondering that why Manoj Bhai is doing this. And today I could see him that again from zero, he started a business, and he is basically one of the most successful businessmen today. So Manoj Bhai, thank you very much for accepting our invitation and
Thank you.
delivering,
Thank
agreeing
you.
to deliver a talk on Power BI.
Yeah.
And he is basically the man who really helped a lot of people to make the career. Majority of the corporates are his customer, and he has trained a lot of people in last, I think, 10 years, right, Manoj Bhai?
Yes. Thank
Yeah,
you. Thank
yeah.
you.
In 10 years, he trained more than 2 lakhs people. It's one of the remarkable number in a very short span of time. So hearty congratulations, Manoj Bhai, for
Thank you.
this
Thank you.
achieving this benchmark. And I know that you are going to go in a very long way. So thank you very much for accepting our invitation. And I think that people are here to listen you and not me. So floor is yours, and I request you to start with your presentation. Thank you.
Fine. So, thank you, Deepak Bhai, for giving me this opportunity. As we have already told about me in detail up to my education also. So, friends, Deepak Bhai and me are very good friends since years, and we meet hardly once in 2 or 3 years, but still we are very good friends, right?
Yes, yes,
So meeting is not a main thing. The main thing is understanding between the two persons. So we have very good understanding between we two. Okay. So as Deepak Bhai has already told you about me, in last 5 years, I have achieved 139 corporate clients association. As on date, I am having 139 corporate clients where I deliver my trainings. And on Monday, my 140th client is going to join. So on Monday and Tuesday, I'm having again one multinational getting associated with me. So this is the thing where I am only because of good wishes from all my near and dear ones and the God grace and parents. Now, the thing is, I have trained more than 275 professionals till date. I have prepared all my material as my own because I have 35 years of working with 12 different corporates. And during that, I found that many people are facing so many problems and that are very minor things. And they don't know how to proceed and they are wasting time like anything. Looking to all those problems, the teething problems, what people are having after even 10, 20 years of working experience on Excel, they were wasting the time. And after my retirement, I thought, let me start my own and let me get into MS Office only. People say, what is MS Office? Usko to kaun padhta hai? Kaun sunta hai? Right? But I say 90% people doesn't know Excel as on date. 90% people doesn't know Excel. Same is the story of BI. People feel, अरे एक्सेल में चार्ट बनता है, बीआई में भी चार्ट बनता है, चलो अब उसमें बनाते हैं. भाई उसमें बनाते हैं, इसमें बनाते हैं, ऐसा नहीं होता है. You should feel like, you should have that touch before selecting any tool. You must know what is your data. People doesn't know, doesn't understand what is data and start using any tool. 2 years back, everybody was keen on doing everything on Google. और अब बेचारे गूगल साइड में हो गए. चैट जीपीटी. क्लाउड आ गया, क्लाउड के पीछे लग गए. This is not the way of following any tool. You must know what you want, where you are going to apply, and up to what depth you will use it. Learn whatever you are learning, but in depth, right? So today session is on Power BI. I hope almost all of you know Excel, right? What all things you know in Excel, same thing you can do in your BI also. But why people feel that BI is good, BI is new, BI is different? Because they don't know full Excel. And that's why they feel DAX function Excel में नहीं है, BI में है. DAX function वहां पर भी है. DAX function कोई बड़ी चीज नहीं है. But still people feel that BI is different than Excel. I say majority of people doesn't know what is Power Query. 95% people might not have seen where is Power Pivot. They are using pivot table, but they don't know what is Power Pivot. People doesn't know what is data modeling. Then they keep on applying VLOOKUP on big databases. And they say, sir, hang हो जाता है system. भाई hang तो होगा. What do? They select the entire column and apply condition formatting. भाई hang तो होगा फिर तेरा 10 लाख record पे जाके तू hang करवाएगा अपने आप को तो hang तो होगा. People doesn't know what is the table concept. All these minor factors gives major impact to your final result. Now today, I will show you one Excel sheet first and how that can be used in your Power BI. Power BI is nothing but a business intelligence tool. Why we say business intelligence tool? It is good to take decisions in multidimensional way. The same thing you can do in Excel as well. Provided both the things if you know in detail, yes, you can. Otherwise, no. No doubt, the number of data, the number of records, handling of that is very good in BI, right? Let me show you a few examples. Suppose I am opening this file and let me share the screen also. Let me share the screen first. This is my screen. Let me share the full screen. Okay, full screen, share. Is my screen visible to all of you? Excel sheet? Nachiket, can you confirm it? Nachiket?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Yeah. Now, this is my Excel sheet in front of you. Now here, if you see, the data is there. If you keep such type of data with you, definitely your maintenance activity will increase, data integrity will lose, and time and again you will hang up with your VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP. The reason is you are increasing your data size unnecessarily. Why unnecessarily? I am telling you. This is your flat data. Flat data file also I am showing you. This is your flat data. See this file. In this, every column is full. And what you are repeating? See here, there are only 4 words, east, west, north, south. And you are repeating how many times? As many number of rows are there, you are repeating. Same way you are having city. You are having customer segment. Only 3, 4, but you are repeating for all. Same way the category. What does this shows? This shows that you have not applied any of your knowledge. You have just taken the dump from somewhere and applied wherever you want and started using this file. Always analyze, always study your data, understand the data. Once the data understanding gets over, then only you can say you are ready for making use of any tool. Tools are very simple. Just click and you will get it. To create a dashboard, it won't take more than 10 minutes for you. But where, what to click and why, if you know that thing, then that second part of creating your dashboard becomes very simple. Now, this is your flat file. What I did, I have made it like this. For your understanding, I have removed this only one column, this one, the customer segment. In place of such customer segment, I have placed what? Customer code, segment code. Okay. And where the contents have gone, contents I have kept in different table. When you divide the entire sheet like this, makes your life very easy. Now, if any change comes, if I say it is not education, it is a education institute, then I will make change only at one place and rest of my thousands and lakhs of records will change automatically. And what space I am saving? If I say I am writing educational institutes, that may turn out to 25 characters. What I am occupying in my original data, only 3 characters. Where is 25 and where is 3? 22 characters you are saving on every cell entry. Likewise, there are so many text where you are wasting out space. First thing you should target is always make your data clean and put it into codification base. Codification base means you are normalizing your data. What do you mean by normalization of data? Normalization of data means the columns in which the records are getting repeated to be separated out. And remove all the duplicates, keep single one, give the code, and that code you put it into your main file. That will reduce your size. That will increase the speed of your execution. Second thing, now when you do this type of breaking, this type of data is called as dimension table. In BI language, it is dimension table. In IT language, or you can say in routine language, people use as a master file. This is your master data and this is your transaction data. Transaction data means there are multiple records and in master data, unique records. All records are unique. Now, by doing this, what effort we will reduce in our life? If you'll put it here, you don't require to use VLOOKUP or XLOOKUP because that part is taken care by your data modeling. Now, I will show you what is data modeling and how it is very much useful. I have shown only one code for data modeling. You can make use of data modeling for this also, for this also, for this also, and for this also. Because all these things are going to be repeated. Such things, you make it as a dimension table and put their codes over here. Now, how to do that thing? Now, let me start the Power BI. If you don't have BI at your desktop or laptop, you can download from your Microsoft Store online. It won't take more than 2 minutes and you can get that downloaded. Once you download that Power BI, and always take BI from Microsoft Store only, because whenever some changes comes in Power BI, it automatically gets changed in yours also, because for that you need not require any license copy, because you have taken from the Microsoft Store, you have downloaded from there, you will get the latest version always. Every month when it gets updated, you will get also updated. You need not to worry. Only thing is you are getting connected to your internet. Now, this is the screen what you are having. Is my screen visible for BI? Let me share it here, whether it is there or not. Screen show tab browsers. Where is that? Nichiket, my BI screen is visible. Anyone can confirm this screen is visible?
Yes,
in
sir.
the
It is
chat?
visible. Yes.
The screen is visible, no? BI screen?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now, this is the screen what you are getting it. Okay. When you open BI and say blank report, this
So,
file is open.
Power BI screen is not visible.
Not visible. That's what I am asking you. Share. Why it is not taking full screen? Why it is not taking all the screen? Okay, let me put it here. Okay, now it is visible. Now it is visible? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Okay. Now this is your BI screen. Here, first of all, you must understand the top thing. This is your menu bar. The same is in Excel also, but the options are more. This is your QAT and this is your ribbon, right? Below that, you have here 4-5 items. What are they? One is your report view, where you are going to create your dashboard or the reports. Here you are getting the table view. It will look like an Excel only. This is your data modeling. This is the model view. And then the DAX functions will come. Okay. In this 60 minutes time, I will try to show you and put you up to your first dashboard. Right? Now, this area is called your canvas. Okay. This is your, and this is your visualization pane, data pane, and the filter pane. Now, what is not required also, always make it closed. Always make it closed. Don't waste that space. What is required, that only you have to upload it. Now, what you want? You want to have data connected to your BI. In BI, you can have more than 100 data sources that you can connect it. And more than 240 visuals you can create it. In Excel, we have around 20-25. Here you are having 240, more than 240 visuals you can create it. How to get new visuals and what are seen? It is again depending on your requirement. You have to configure what you want to show and what not to show. Add data to your report. You can get data from here also. These are the options where you can get the data. If you click on more, there are so many options. From the file, from database, from this, from this, from this. Okay, there are multiple. Where you have data, you can click it. Now, suppose I have data in Excel right now. I will click on import data from Excel. Now, where I have kept this data, I have kept on in the desktop Roshni computers, there I have kept my data, which is normalized. So I have clicked on that data and say open. You have to just give the path where your data is and your screen gets open. Now this is your data. Now what you are seeing here in Power Query, any data, either you are using Power Query in Excel or in BI, your data gets uploaded in the table format. It creates into table. So now what I want to have these two tables to be uploaded where my data is, because my file is this, but in this I have two sheets. One is table customer master and one is table sales data. These two sheets I am having. I'll click on both. When I click on both, it will show me just like an Excel sheet. Now, whenever you are clicking this, before clicking, what was the situation? It was disabled. Load and transform was disabled. Unless and until you click at least one, you won't get load and transform. Suppose I have clicked, it is ready. I click, this is ready. Now, if you are sure, if you are 100% sure, okay, there is no change in my this data. There is no change in my data and this is 100% perfect. Then you can directly load it. But in this case, you cannot say this is 100% perfect. There are chances that you may get blank line, you may get data type different, you may get order date in the different format. There are many chances are there. Some may be in a capital and small. Such type of data can come from third party. So always prefer with transform data. What transform data does? Transform data gives you an opportunity to clean your data, right? To clean your data. You just click on transform your data, right? So when you click on transform your data is here. Now, if anyone is doing along with me, he might not get these three lines on the top. From where to get these three lines? And always make sure whenever you are using BI, keep these three lines active always. And from where you will activate this thing, you go to your view tab and there you will find column quality. Click on this column quality. If I remove this, what will happen? That is gone. Now, how I will come to know that my records are okay or not? Whether there are any errors, which type of errors are there, I don't know. To make sure that my data is 100% perfect, always keep this thing on. This shows how many cells are there which are empty in this column. Is there any error or it is 100% valid? Till the time you get 100% valid, keep on searching where the error is. The more clear your data, the more effective your dashboard. Right? Now, in Excel, when we see, we are having something like this. In Excel, what we are having here, these are the data types, different data types. Okay. If you know this format, if you know this fundamental, to understanding this will become very easy. Here also, what is that? ABC is your text data, alpha data. This is your calendar, means it's a date. If there is a clock in between, round, circle clock is there, then that is your now function. That means date with your time. It is only with date, no time. ABC is again text, ABC is again text. Let's proceed further. If you see here, 1, 2, 3, it's a quantity field, pure numeric. 1.2 means there are decimal points. There is decimal point. When you go here, 1.2, 1.2, and so on. So you have text field, you have date field, you have numeric field, and you have numeric field with decimal point. And other than this, we don't have any other data. Because wherever you work, you are playing with the dates, you are playing with the numbers, and you are playing with the text and code. Whatever company you are, in any segment, even if it's your personal data, then also you will find these things. And these are common. Now, region, repetitive, city, repetitive, right? So these things you can put it into your dimension table, because you can get the unique records from here. When I click here, these are my unique records. I have separated out. Right? Now here we are having this thing. Here we have kept codes. For what? For this. Now, if I want data where my customer segment is to be displayed, in my file, I don't have customer segment. Then how I will get that thing? So for that, in general Excel, what you are doing, you are applying your VLOOKUP or XLOOKUP and get that field into your main data, and then you are using that field. Why not to use Power Pivot in your Excel? That is your data modeling. Similarly, data modeling is here, where we can get that data modeling. That I'll show you, right? So these are the data, and if it is 100% okay, fine. You can go to your Home tab, and you can click here, and you say close and apply. So what all changes you have made here, that will be applied. Now what happens? Your data is getting into your Power BI. Clean data. And this exercise you have to do only once. Now onwards, whatever source data you are getting it, automatically those all steps will be getting there, cleaned and done. And every step is getting recorded in Power Query. In Power Query, there is no Control Z. Every step is getting recorded. That also I'll show you. Now here you see, 2 tables we have taken, 2 tables are appearing. When I click here, the fields are displayed. When I click here, the fields are displayed. I'll close this. This is open. Here also you see, wherever the nothing is written, they are the text field. Wherever the sigma is there, it's a numeric field, right? Here it is a greater than sign and the order date. When you click here, okay, when you click here, when you click on this arrow, what you are getting? Date hierarchy. What do you mean by date hierarchy? Date hierarchy, again you click it here, you will get year, quarter, month and day. Why it is useful? Wherever you want quarter-wise chart or year-wise chart or year with month-wise chart, anything you want, you are making use of these things. Same thing you are having in your timeline slicer of Excel. Same thing is there. All the 4, same options are there. But we have not seen that thing. That's why we find that something is new is there. Nothing is new. Everything you know if you know the Excel. Click here, again going to back. Again click here, back. Right? So these are the numeric fields, and these are the text fields, and this is the date field. Calendar is there, that's the date field. Now this is called your data pane, and this is called your visualization pane. Which visualization you want to put it into your canvas? Now this area is your canvas. Let me delete first this thing. I don't want. So this is my what? Build visuals with your data. Data we have, and we want to build visual. But before building visuals, are we clear with our data? If yes, how? Let me show you that. This is your report view. And when you click here, you are getting the table view. The sheet which you want to see in Excel, the same thing you can see here also. You can see here also. If this is the data, right? You want to change its format from 2nd April 24 to DD, MM, YY. You can go here in the format. Again, there is a list of things. Same thing you are having in Excel also. When you click Control 1 and format cells, you have the list. Change it accordingly or type it. Same thing you are getting here. Put it here. Your dates are changed. Right? If there is a number, let me show you a number also. Suppose this is a number, and I want 2 decimal everywhere. I can click on this. Here it is auto. Make it 2. If it is 2, right? This is 2 decimal, 2 decimal. All the in the 2 decimal. Same thing you are doing there also. In the number, you are putting it 2, 3, 4, whatever you want. Only the look and feel is changing. Fundamentals are never going to change. Either you use programming language or you use any tool. Fundamentals are not going to change. So what I am showing you are just the fundamentals. टूल्स तो आप जितना अंदर जाओगे जाओगे, जितना घुसते चले जाओ चलते जाओगे, देयर इज नो एंड. नाउ let me come back to this point. This is your table view and this is your report view. Report view is blank, जहाँ पे हम बनाएंगे अभी. Table view is this, where the data you are understanding, what the data is, which date, which financial year, which region, what you want to see, anything. And here you have your model view. What is model view? Here you check it. इसको हम बंद कर देते हैं, इसको भी बंद कर देते हैं. So this is your model view. Okay. What is this? We have created two tables. One is customer master and this was the original one. What we did, we have placed in place of customer segment, we have placed only customer code. Only customer code. Now, this relationship is built automatically. You need not to break your head कि किसके साथ किसको जोड़ना है. कुछ मत सोचो. अगर आपका कॉलम नेम टेबल का सेम होएगा, सीधा जोड़ देगा उसको. Looking to the data. If the name is not same, but little bit difference is there, and automatically BI has that intelligence, it will check from the data. If the data is similar, by its own, it will connect to that field also. And when you see this connection, what you are seeing? Here you are seeing 1, and here you are seeing star. When you see 1 star, this is called your one-to-many relationship. Means one single customer segment is sold out for multiple transactions. So one master data, multiple transaction data. This is called your one-to-many transaction. Similarly, you have one-to-one, one-to-many, many-to-one, and many-to-many. As we have in relationships also, we have what? Conditional relationship, live-in relationship, parent-father relationship. We have multiple relationships in our life also. In this, we have this 4 relationships: one-to-one, one-to-many, many-to-one, and many-to-many. As of this moment, I have taken only one set, that is one-to-many relationship. If you want to delete this thing, you can delete also. If you delete this thing from your report, your customer segment, if it is used, that will be displayed and give you the error, because that is not there now. Here, if you want to delete it, you can delete this. You can delete also. Now, how it is coming automatically? How it is coming automatically? By default, it will come. But sometimes what happens, there are multiple tables and you don't want to connect all. You don't want to connect all. In that case, you have to stop this auto connection and you have to apply directly. If I say I remove this, what it is doing? Do you want to delete this table relationship? Visual using data from the related tables might be broken. Yes. Now it is done. Now what I am doing, I want to establish this relationship. What I will do? I have customer code, drag it and put it here. Right? And this is your customer code to the sales table. One-to-many is the relation type. Click on save. And the relationship is built. So easy. If you understand the fundamental of one, same applies for 100 tables. Same applies for 100 tables. You must know, you must understand your data first. These all things are very simple to make. एक बार आप करोगे, 2 बार करोगे, एक बार गलती हो जाएगी. Then you will come to know भाई इसमें होता क्या है. खटाखट you will start. But fundamentals are clear, then you will really enjoy your working. Otherwise, every time you will need support. Every time you will need support to do all such things. Now, if this is done, I am going back to my report view. This is my report view. Now, this area is called your canvas. This is called your canvas. Your BI is divided into 3 parts. First part is your canvas building, right? Now, when you are making anything on canvas, this is your building visual and this is your format your report page. What you want and in which format you want every page, you click here. This will give you page information. What is page information? This is your page 1. You can drop here, page 1. If you want to make changes here, I say Power BI 1 hour. This is my page 1. This is my page 1. The moment I change here, it is changed here. It is as good as Excel sheets. You are adding, you are deleting, you are updating, you are hiding. You want to add another, you can say this. Same thing you are doing in Excel sheet adding. If you want to have page 1, if you want to move to where you want to move, that also you are doing in Excel. You are hiding in Excel, you are deleting, renaming and you duplicating. Everything what you are doing there, same is here. Right? I am deleting this thing. I can delete this. Okay, done. Deleted. Now, this is my page information. If I say my canvas setting, as you display in your PPT also, now the knowledge of PowerPoint also comes into picture. When you create any PowerPoint presentation, by default you are keeping 16:9 is your slide size. Here by default it is slide size 16:9. But there also you have a provision of changing. Here also you have provision of changing. Which one you want? But advisable and recommended by default it is 16:9. Take it 16:9. What is its height and what is weight? It is shown. Once that is done, never keep all these things open. The place where you are working, only keep that thing open. That will reduce your confusion stage. Otherwise, you will get confused with so many options. When you click on background, which background you want? If possible, keep it blank. If possible, keep it blank. Because whenever you are creating any dashboard, people know data, people put it on one slide, but that is rubbish dashboard. People don't have knowledge of creating dashboard, where to place what. People doesn't know. They put wherever the place is there, वो यहाँ खाली यहाँ लगा देते हैं, ये खाली वो रख देते हैं. No, it should not happen like this. Everything has its own business logic. Suppose you are presenting your presentation, okay, and that presentation is created by your second line person. What will go wrong? That person will use his knowledge, his understanding and put it in the slide and you will use it. Is that anything difficult that your assistant can do and why not you? You have to cream the cake. Icing is to be done by you. Let them prepare the cake. Data बनाने दो उसको. Icing आपको खुद को करनी है. First of all, you must have very meaningful title of your dashboard. Title of your dashboard. From where you will get the title of the dashboard. That is first thing. Then you should have KPIs, key performance indicators, that should be seen first. No management will come and see your transactions. They will see, okay, what was the target, where we are today, and why the variance. That's it. And they can understand what is the health of the organization. Only three KPIs will display everything about your company. No need, they will not go for the second, third slide. And whenever you are making your dashboard, make sure one page, one message. एंड व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, मल्टीपल चीजें हम एक डैशबोर्ड एक ही पेज पर डाल देते हैं, तो सामने वाला कंफ्यूज होता है, मेरे को समझना क्या है इसमें. द स्टैंडर्ड इज वन पेज वन मैसेज एंड इट शुड बी ऑफ जेड टाइप. जेड टाइप मीन्स ऊपर वाला जो लाइन होता है उसमें आपको केपीएस डालने, जो स्लैंट लाइन है उसके ऊपर आपके चार्ट्स होने चाहिए, एंड द बॉटम लाइन है वहां पे आपका कोई इंसाइट्स है या डिसीजन मेकिंग के लिए कोई आपको कोई रिकमेंडेशन देनी है, कोई मांगना है उनसे, वो वहां रखो. देन योर slide, every slide will become effective. Now, how to do this thing? For the canvas, just to show you, I am keeping one color. You can put your image also, any image, or you can put blank color, light color also. But the light color is not appearing. Why it is not appearing? Because it is 100% transparent. Make it 50%. That will appear, right? Now, after this, we can say close this. Now, suppose we want only this much, because the 60 minutes time is there, we will stop up to this, which is basic requirement we are putting it. Now what? We want to have some visual on that. This is your add data to your visual. Formatting of page is done. Now we are going to add data to your visual. Click here. When you click here, what will happen? These visuals are visible. Now, in general, if you check in your company also and see the past 10 years MIS reports and dashboards, you will find what? Line chart, bar chart, your column chart, or you can say pivot chart, or if somebody is very excellent, he may go for radar chart. गिन के आपको 8-10 चार्ट देखने को मिलेंगे और उसमें हमारी सारी जिंदगी निकल जाती है. We never tried anything new because we never thought of कि इसके सिवाय कुछ और हो भी सकता है. Just do one exercise today after the class. Bring your cursor here and see what is stacked bar. Here if you will bring stacked column chart. If I talk only about bar, the stacked bar, what is this? 100% stacked bar. And what is this? Clustered bar chart, right? All the three are there. Looks different. What is the difference between these charts? Read each and every chart making use of your chat GPT. Put one name or tell chat GPT, give me the most usable charts in BI with their explanation and when and what to use. And see, your knowledge will go vertically up. See, in any tool, if you go in detail with patience, you will become different than others. You must know what is the difference between these two and when what to be used. If you don't know that the difference, you will keep on using this chart only, or you will keep on using this chart. You will never see what is there and what is there. You will never use it. You will use this, but you will never go to this donut chart. You will never go to your sunburst chart. Now, sunburst chart is in me. In your case, it will not be visible. Do you feel that my BI is different than yours? No. मैंने भी ऊपर से डाउनलोड किया, आप भी ऊपर से डाउनलोड कर. मेरे में कहां से आया ये सनबर्स्ट? आपको क्या करना है? You have these 3 dots, right? 3 dots are there, and there it is written get more visuals. Click on those get more visuals and click here get more visuals, right? When you click on get more visuals, it will give you the entire list. Now here also you should know something logical, something legal. As any background for your dashboard you want to have from Google, don't download any background which is licensed one. Only download the free version. Otherwise, anybody can claim on your dashboard that this is taken from my licensed version. You cannot use that. Same way here also, what to use? जिसके ऊपर ये ब्लू टिक है उसको आप यूज करो. इस पे ब्लू टिक नहीं है, don't use it. Why this blue tick is there? This is under process of Microsoft that they are going to incorporate in their main set of data officially. Otherwise, right now they are good. They have rated, but they have not taken into their box. You have to add in. These all things are called add-ins. So what you want to add? This is the sunburst. Okay. You can click here sunburst and it will come to that point. Suppose for showing you, I am taking this one. Okay, I am just taking this one. Any one I have taken just to show you how you will get it. And here I am adding add. I am just doing add. What is this? I don't know. What chart it is going to show me? I don't know. And I say this is okay. Now that chart has come here. But I want to make it permanently in my visuals. What I do? I'll right click on this and I'll go to pin to visualizations pane and click it. Now it is in your. Now it will always available with me. Same way, what all charts are not required by you, remove them. What all you need it, put them. So that you need not to go and find what I should use. Put it into that series only. Because these charts, I'm going to use it every time. Put it here. And remaining, you remove it. Right? So this is the way how you can maintain your visualization pane. Now, we have selected the background. Now we are coming where? Build visual. Which visual you want to build? Okay. Suppose I say I want KPI over there. I say this is my card visual. Right? I click on card visual. This is my card. And this is called your tile. This is called your tile. इसको बोलते हैं tile. और जो पहली टाइल जिस साइज पे आपने रखी उसके बाद any number of visuals you select that will be of the same size. अभी आपको दिखाता हूँ, ये मैंने टाइल को रख दिया कहाँ, यहाँ पर. दिस इज माई टाइल, राइट. दिस इज माई फर्स्ट KPI. ऐसे कार्ड में क्या होता है, यू आर गेटिंग ओनली वन वैल्यू. नाउ द कार्ड इज टेकन. नाउ इट इज आस्किंग फॉर अ व्हाट इन दिस विजुअल, इन दिस icon. For all the visuals, this is same. What it will ask? It will ask what you want to display in the data. You have what? Data field. What you are adding? Add data fields. What you want to display? I'll open this thing. What you want to display? I want to display that what is the total quantity, right? I click here, quantity, sum of quantity, because I want sum, right? That's why I'm taking sum. If I want average, same in Excel pivot table you are doing here, you are changing what? So average, sum, minimum क्या चाहिए लिखते थे, यहाँ पर भी वही दिखा रहा है. सेम बिल्कुल एक्सेल का कॉपी है और कुछ नहीं है. यहाँ देखो, ये आपकी क्वांटिटी आ गई. नाउ रेस्ट ऑफ द थिंग्स वी आर नॉट टेकिंग नाउ. आई एम शोइंग यू जस्ट हाउ टू क्रिएट ए कार्ड. फर्स्ट हमने ये ले लिया. Now we are ready with this. What it is showing? 6431 sum of quantity. This is your category label. This is your value and this is the label. Okay, what it shows. Now when we come to the second part, this is what? Format your visual. This build of visual is done. In build of visual, what you are doing? You are selecting which visual you want and which data field you will use in that. Only those two things will be there in the build visual. Now what next? Come to your format your visual. When you click on format your visual, these things 70% will be common, but based on visual this may change. But you should know in this visual you are getting two things, visual and general. Visual and general. When you talk about visual, it will talk about inside area. When you talk about general, it will talk about the outside frame. Same thing you have in your slicer in Excel. When you click on the slicer, when you click on buttons, it is asking, it is changing everything which is there in the text, what is written in the slicers. And when you put on the size, the frame, then it is talking about the outside part. Same here, when you talk about visual, it is inside part. When you talk about general, it is outside part. Now, right now, it is in the visual. What is there? If you go in general, alignment, fine. We want here only center. Data labels. What do you want in the data label? These are your data labels. Which color is there? Data label means this one. What color you want? You want say dark black. Okay, dark black. Now, unit of measure. Same thing in Excel you are having. You are changing the unit. Same is here. You want auto, you want none, thousands, million, billions, trillions, what you want. I am taking none because this 1000 figure I want to show fully. Then value decimal places. In this quantity, we don't have any decimal. I am not putting it. If I have, I can put it to decimal. But I don't have anywhere in the decimal. It is full figure, mobile, single one figure. Mobile cannot be 1.1. So I have quantity field in full figure. I have taken full figure. What is the font size? This also you can change as per your requirement. Font family. Let me keep it as it is. Or you can change it from this. Same list of fonts you are getting in your Excel, same font list you are getting here also. Well, okay, whichever you want, you can click on that. And that is changed. You want in the bold, you want it in the bold, put it in bold. Same way, same thing you are doing in Excel, italic, and there is a category. Once this part is over, close it. Open the category level. What is category level? This part. This was the data and this is our category. What you want to display here? If you want to make it black, make it black. Readability will increase. By default, it will is coming gray, but make it dark, right? Font size, type, right? Now, this is what appearing is sum of quantity. Same mistake people are doing in Excel. When they create a chart, or pivot table, they are getting sum of quantity, sum of sales. Why that sum of is appearing there? We know that this is the total. There is no need of sum of quantity लिखने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. And if you want to write it in the bottom or at the top, that you have to decide on the first card itself, because you have to create only one card. Remaining cards will be automatically done. You have to spend your time only to create one chart and one slicer and one card. Rest of the things will come automatically. All effort you have to put it only in one. Okay. Now this is the card. This is the card. If I don't want this sum of quantity, what I can do? I can change it. How? I'll go to my this thing, right? This is your sum of quantity. If I want to make changes in here, I will double click on this and I'll remove this sum of. My quantity is there. I can change the text also. But I don't want this at all. What I'll do? I'll go to my this one. What is my category label? Category label is quantity. I don't want it. I can remove that. Now how my management will come to know what this figure is? I want to fix it on the top of this. Now on the top of this means we are working on this area, because that is externally supplied text what we are going to use now. In this format your visual we have completed inside part. We are going in general. Now in general what you will see, properties, what it will show you, what is the dimension of this, what is the height and what is the width. If you want to make it a full figure, you make it 100. You can make it 100. And then you have this width 200. If I want to make it a little less, or you can make it 150. It is as per the display what you want. You can change it over here. Properties are done, and then there is a position. Where it is positioned. Horizontal means from the left how many pixels it has left, and from the top. If minor changes you have to make it 5. Now it is extreme left making use of 5, and on the top I want say 75, because for the remaining 75 points I want to put my dashboard and my company logo. So I will place that text over on the top. Then comes your padding. Padding is most beautiful thing to learn. Wherever you find padding, make it 1 or 0, because this is waste of space. And on screen you have limited space, so you have to capture the thing in such a way that maximum display you can give, which is informative, which is creating some insights. Don't just put blank spaces in between. Make it 1, or you can make it 0 also, no matter. By doing this, what will happen? Your space between the category label to this or the frame label to this will go to 1. Okay, I'll remove this thing. Now what happens? Title. Which title you want? If right now title is off, let me make it on. Now my title is on, right? My title is on. What will appear? This is my title. What title I want to give here? I say this is my total sales. I'll write here total sales. Once I write it here, it is appearing here also. Where I want the same. I say I want this as a font. What all you want? Which color you want? Put it where you want, in the center. Right? Now what? Subtitle. If you have any subtitle below this, then you write. There is no need of subtitle. Don't use it. Divider. Divider is one line below this title. It will appear this one line. This is of no use. Never use. If you put divider, then again you have the spacing part. Okay, 5. Wherever you find this space, make it 0. This is wastage of spacing. Okay, never use this spacing unless otherwise required. Otherwise, don't use it. No need of divider. We are removing it. Fine. So divider is gone. Effects. Which type of effect you want? Background. If you want, you can use it like this. We don't want that background. Don't give it. Always keep white space. And when you have done something which is not acceptable, you can go to result to default. Again, it will go back to, in the same option, it will go to result to default where we were. Now what? Visual borders. What is visual borders? Right now, we don't have any border line. We want that borders, we want to make it little bit attractive. We'll go to general and we are showing effects, and this effect part is common for all the visuals. So you have to remember only once where the things are. Initially you will find difficult कि कहाँ पर है, कहाँ से ढूंढें. 2-3 बार करोगे सब याद हो जाएगा. विजुअल बॉर्डर में गए हम, यहाँ पे हमने क्लिक कर दिया. Now which color border you want? If I say I want dark blue color border, so the dark blue color border will come and with the rounded corner. Right now if you see, it is pointed corners. We want to make it what? We want to make it rounded ends. Go to here and you go to your effects, and here you will find what? Visual border, and in this you have rounded ends. Let me make it 10. So 10 is my rounded end. What is the width of the line? I want 1 only. If you want to make it more curly, more round, you can make it 15, you can make it 20. It is again your choice. जितना राउंड बढ़ाते जाओगे उतना आपका स्पेस का वेस्टेज होता जाएगा. थोड़ा सा एज जो चलेगा. राइट, यहां पर आ गया. उसके बाद क्या है? शेडोज पे क्लिक किया, ये आपकी शेडो आ गई. एंड वेन एवर यू आर यूजिंग शेडो, माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, कीप इट वन थिंग इन माइंड. शेडो कभी भी आप आउटसाइड रखते हो तो आपकी ये जगह वेस्ट होती है. दिस स्पेस गेट्स वेस्टेड. व्हाट यू शुड डू? ट्राई टू पुट इट इनसाइड. इन प्लेस ऑफ आउटसाइड, मेक इट इनसाइड. शेडो इफेक्ट तो आपको यहाँ भी मिल रही है, लेकिन आपकी स्क्रीन की जगह इसके कार्ड को जितनी एलोकेट हुई है उसके बाहर कुछ नहीं जा रहा है वो. राइट, सो दिस थिंग यू हैव टू टेक केयर. नाउ the choice is yours where you want, but what my advice is, always be within the frame what you have been allocated by BI. उसके बाहर जाओगे तो उतनी जगह जितने भी फ्रेम बनाओगे उस सब में उसकी वेस्ट होगी. राइट, अब ये हो गया आपका. इसके अंदर हमने यहाँ पर आए थे और ये सारे इफेक्ट्स देख लिए. डेटा फॉर्मेट में आपको चेंज करना है, यू कैन चेंज द डेटा फॉर्मेट ऑल्सो. परसेंटेज में चाहिए, होल में चाहिए, साइंटिफिक में चाहिए, जैसा जिसमें भी, करेंसी में चाहिए, करेंसी में ले लो, करेंसी भी आ जाएगी. It is you to decide what you want. This is the thing we have taken. Now, अब हम यहाँ पे ये कंप्लीट हो गए. इसको हमको कहीं रखना है, हमने इसको प्लेस भी कर दिया. इसको छोटा करना है, हमने इसको थोड़ा छोटा करके इसको यहाँ भी कर लिया. और छोटा करना है इसको, we can make it like this. Only decide one thing, कि this size is okay for my dashboard. Remaining for profit, for cost, for quantity, you need not to worry. यहाँ पे हमने क्या लिया है? हमने लिया है टोटल क्वांटिटी. तो ये हमारा टाइटल हमने गलत दे दिया. ये हमको टाइटल में क्या देना चाहिए था? वी हैव टू गिव इट टाइटल एज क्वांटिटी. दिस इज आवर क्वांटिटी, सो मेक इट क्वांटिटी. राइट, दिस इज आवर क्वांटिटी. नाउ व्हाट? दिस थिंग इज रेडी. योर फर्स्ट कार्ड इज रेडी, विच इज called your implicit function. This is called your implicit function. There are two things. One is implicit function and second is explicit function. Implicit function जो हमने सीधा सम यूज कर डाला, जैसे हम एक्सेल में यूज करते हैं, इक्वल टू सम करके थर्ड करके रेंज सिलेक्ट करते हैं, वैल्यू आ जाती है. दैट इज योर implicit function. Explicit function means you are defining one new variable. You are defining a new variable that will be used in your dashboard. What is the difference between implicit and explicit? Implicit function के ऊपर सिर्फ आप डिस्प्ले कर सकते हो, इसको आप कैलकुलेशन में यूज नहीं कर सकते. इफ ऐसे मुझे इसके अंदर 10,000 क्वांटिटी और डाल देनी, मैं नहीं डाल सकता, बिकॉज दिस इज इनबिल्ट. नाउ आई एम मेकिंग यूज ऑफ explicit function, and that explicit function is nothing but that is your DAX function, data analysis expression. How to get that data analysis expression का variable? Now for that you have this sales data and I want sum of quantity as a externally defined. क्या करेंगे हम? Right click on that table. Right click on that table. You will find two things, new column and new measure. अगर आप कॉलम पे क्लिक करोगे तो इसी टेबल के अंदर रो लेवल पे जिसका भी कैलकुलेशन करना है वो करके आपको दिखाएगा. दैट इज एज गुड एज यू आर डूइंग इन द नॉर्मल एक्सेल शीट कि रेट है, क्वांटिटी है, दिस इनटू दिस करके अमाउंट करके आपने कॉलम बनाया. तो ये वो वाला किस्सा है. बट आई वांट एज ए डैक्स फंक्शन विच इज use for other calculations also. I'll click on new measure. I'll click on new measure. When I click on new measure, I will get on the top in the formula bar like this: measure is equal to. Now this measure is equal to is what? I want the total of what? Quantity. सेम फिगर आई शुड गेट. ओके, अब यहाँ पे हमने करेंसी सिंबल लिया तो वो भी गलत है क्योंकि हमने सेल समझ के ले लिया था. लेट्स अज्यूम कि वो है, सिंबल हम हटा सकते हैं. राइट नाउ अब यहाँ पर आए, अब हमको क्या चाहिए? यहाँ पे मेजर क्रिएट करना है. टू डिस्टिंग्विश मेजर्स आई से हियर दिस इज एम फॉर मेजर एंड से दिस इज माय टोटल क्वांटिटी. ये मैंने यहां लिख दिया. अब ये क्या है? वेरिएबल है. आप लिखते हो x इज इक्वल टू वाई प्लस जेड. बचपन में लिखा था ना मैथमेटिक्स में, ये हमने लिखा वेरिएबल. क्या चाहिए हमको? वी वांट सम ऑफ क्वांटिटी. वी विल राइट हियर सम. जो आप एक्सेल में लिखते हो सम यहां भी लिख रहे हो. जैसे आपने यहाँ टैब की लगाया, इट विल शो यू व्हाट? ऑल द फील्ड्स ऑफ दैट टेबल. कौन से टेबल है? कस्टमर मास्टर का है और सेल्स डेटा के टेबल में ये सब है. व्हाट यू वांट? यू वांट क्वांटिटी. जस्ट राइट क्यू एंड यू विल गेट द क्वांटिटी. कुछ याद नहीं रखना आपको, सब कुछ वो करके देगा. सब कुछ आपको एक्सेल भी करके देता है, बट हम उसको तरीके से यूज नहीं करते हैं और हम गलतियां करते हैं. वी मेक मिस्टेक ओनली बिकॉज वी आर नॉट यूजिंग द टूल इन अ प्रॉपर वे. व्हेन वी मीट एक्सीडेंट, when we don't drive or we sleep while we drive, या कभी ब्रेक फेल हो गए तो एक्सीडेंट हो जाता है. तो यहाँ पे भी तभी फेल होएगा जब आप गलत चीज से ड्राइव कर लोगे. आपने क्या लिखा? सम ऑफ. अब आपको टोटल क्वांटिटी टेबल सेल्स में से सीधा यहीं पे टैब की मार दो. कुछ भी टाइप नहीं करना है आपको, कुछ भी टाइप नहीं करना है, सीधा सब कुछ सामने से आएगा और इसको आपने बंद कर दिया. नाउ द थिंग व्हाट इज रिटन इन दिस पर्टिकुलर फॉर्मूला बार, that is written using M language. In Power Query M language is used. अब ये जरूरी नहीं है कि आपको M language आनी चाहिए. नो, M language में जाके कोडिंग दुनिया जहान की करनी है वो आपका कोडर करेगा जो आपका IT डिपार्टमेंट में बैठा है, या द पर्सन हु इज डेडिकेटेड फॉर प्रोग्रामिंग, दैट पर्सन विल डू. फॉर वी पीपल व्हाट वी वांट, हमको सम चाहिए, सम ले लिया एंड वी प्रेस एंटर. राइट, हमने प्रेस कर दिया. व्हाट यू आर गेटिंग? You are getting m dot quantity in the table, right? और उसके आगे जैसे ये कैलेंडर बना हुआ है, इसके आगे कैलकुलेटर बना हुआ है. This calculator shows that this is the calculated field. Okay. Now what we'll do? ये हमारे पास बन गई. हमने क्या किया? इसको डेटा को लिया, राइट? हम इसके उसमें जाके एक बार इसके डेटा लेबल्स में जाके इसका कहाँ गया? वो हमने चेंज किया था ना, क्या चेंज किया था? इसका फॉर्मेट चेंज किया था, डेटा फॉर्मेट. राइट, क्वांटिटी में जाके करेंसी की जगह पे हम होल नंबर ले लेते हैं. राइट, दिस वाज द फिगर. राइट, दिस वाज द फिगर. आई वांट द सेम टू सेम फिगर यूजिंग माय मेजर, बिकॉज मेजर में भी टोटल क्वांटिटी ही मैंने डाला. आई विल कॉपी दिस, कंट्रोल सी, एंड आई विल पुट इट हियर, कंट्रोल वी. ये आ गया मेरा कंट्रोल वी और मैंने इसको यहां रख दिया. कोई मेहनत नहीं करी मैंने, सिर्फ एक बार मेहनत करी, मैंने उसको ढाके कॉपी कर दिया. अब मैं क्या करूंगा? ये मेरा मेजर्ड क्वांटिटी है. राइट, मैं कहाँ जाऊंगा? ये मेरी फील्ड क्वांटिटी की दिखा रहा है क्योंकि मैंने यहां से कॉपी किया. आई विल डिलीट दिस एंड व्हाट आई विल डू? मेजर टोटल क्वांटिटी जो अभी हमने बनाई, दिस इज योर डेक्स फंक्शन से जो बनाई है, एक्सप्लिसिट फंक्शन, ये हमने क्लिक कर दिया. सेम क्वांटिटी यू आर गेटिंग इट. राइट, यहां पर क्या है? टोटल क्वांटिटी है. यहां पर गए, जनरल में गए, टाइटल में गए और यहाँ टोटल क्वांटिटी जगह में लिखता हूं एम टोटल क्वांटिटी. सेम फिगर आ गया आपके 6431 6431. नाउ इफ आई से आई वांट टू ऐड 1000 क्वांटिटी टू दिस, आई कैन नॉट डू दैट थिंग ओवर हियर. आई कैन डू ओनली ऑन दिस. हाउ? नाउ आई एम शोइंग यू एट दिस. ये मेरा है वैल्यू, दिस इज माई मेजर. राइट, मैंने यहीं पे कर दिया क्या? प्लस 1000. I can do that. I can do that. Now this becomes 11. This I cannot do here. मैं इसके ऊपर एग्जाम्पल पर कोई चेंज भी कर सकता हूँ. इफ टोटल क्वांटिटी इज लेस देन और ग्रेटर देन 1000, I want to give incentive as 1 lakh rupee. I can create one more field also. In that DAX function, I will use my if function. So these are called your DAX functions. And whenever you are creating any DAX function, अगर आपका डेटा बहुत बड़ा है और बहुत कुछ बना रहे हो तो ये बढ़ता जाएगा, then this will create problem for you कि ये डेटा सेल्स का डेटा है कि मेरा मेजर डेटा है, क्योंकि हम फिर बाद में कंफ्यूज होने शुरू करते हैं, बहुत सारे फील्ड्स होते हैं. ऑलवेज कीप दिस थिंग सेपरेटली. कोई भी डेटा है उसके मेजर्स बना रहे हो उसको बाहर रख दो, उसको बाहर रख दो. वो कैसे बाहर रखते हैं वो भी दिखा देता हूं. यू हैव दिस एंटर डेटा, क्लिक ऑन दैट एंटर डेटा. यहां पे लिख दो मेजर्स, राइट, और यहां पे लिख दिया M1. मैंने कुछ भी लिख दिया M1 एंड आई से लोड. नाउ व्हाट हैपेंस, नाउ माय टेबल इज देयर, राइट. इसको मैं रीनेम कर देता हूं. आई विल रीनेम दिस टेबल एज मेजर्स. ओके, इट इज देयर. आई विल रीनेम, क्या है इसके अंदर, मेजर्स पड़ा है, राइट. आई विल रीनेम इट एज मेजर, MEASURE, राइट. और इस वाले को मेरा ये रखा हुआ है मेजर्स, राइट. नाउ दिस इज माय मेजर फोल्डर, द थिंग विच आई हैव क्रिएटेड इन द सेल्स डेटा. नाउ आई एम क्रिएटिंग हियर. What I'll do, I'll right click on this, I'll go to my new measure. What I'm getting, यहाँ पर मैं यहाँ लिख रहा हूँ my profit. My profit का M मैं मेजर के लिए ले रहा हूँ. Equal to what? I want sum. Sum of what? Profit. I have written profit. PRO में प्रोडक्ट भी आ रहा है, प्रॉफिट भी आ रहा है. I want this profit. आ गया ये, और ये मैंने एंटर लगा दिया. Now my all measures will be created here. जो आपने यहाँ पे क्रिएट किया था उसकी जगह आप यहाँ पर क्रिएट करो. सो आपको पूरा सेग्रीगेशन मिल जाएगा कि मैंने कौन कौन से मेजर क्रिएट किए हैं एंड वेयर आई विल यूज देम. जितने भी मेजर बनाओगे आप यहाँ लगाते जाओ, राइट. दिस इज वन पार्ट. नाउ इफ आई से आई वांट टू पुट सम स्लाइसर्स, ये आपका टाइटल ऊपर का बन गया, ये आपका बन गया. अब यहाँ पे आपको कोई टाइटल चाहिए, यू गो टू योर होम टैब में टेक्स्ट बॉक्स है, टेक्स्ट बॉक्स पे क्लिक कर दिया और ये टेक्स्ट बॉक्स को उठा के आपने बड़ा कर दिया. सो दिस इज योर डैशबोर्ड का टाइटल, राइट. कितना करना है उसको यहां रख दो एंड गिव द नेम ऑफ योर डैशबोर्ड, जो भी आपको देना है, राइट. नाउ यू हैव इन दिस प्रॉपर्टीज में गए, उसकी हाइट कितनी रखनी है, 75 की है. अगर ज्यादा लगता है आप 70 कर लो. उसकी विड्थ कितनी है, विड्थ थोड़ी बढ़ानी है, बढ़ा दो, राइट. 2-3 और बढ़ा दो. आ गया पूरा यहां तक, एंड तक, राइट. नाउ पोजीशन क्या है, हॉरिजॉन्टल से 5 है, टॉप से 253 है. हमको टॉप पे कितनी चाहिए, टॉप पे हमको 3 पे ही चाहिए. इट विल गो अप. खींचने की जरूरत नहीं है, प्ले विद द नंबर्स, ओनली प्ले विद द नंबर्स. व्हेन द नंबर्स आर वेरी फार ऑफ, सीधा जाके डाल के खत्म कर दो. पैडिंग यहां पर है, अगेन 0 कर दो. इनको कोई जरूरत नहीं इनकी. Don't put it any paddings because these are the wasters. These are the wasters of your space. सबको 0 कर दो, मत रखो. Don't keep it. Right? So these are the then. अब क्या हुआ, आपने यहां से बाहर आ गए, ये आ गया. Again same process. You have this title हो गया आपका, टाइटल ये आ गया आपका. इसको कहां पर चाहिए, you can put it in the center. You can make the colors. जो भी इफेक्ट्स देने हैं, इफेक्ट्स में जाओ, यू गिव सम कलर, कलर दे दिया. यू वांट टू चेंज द टाइटल, टाइटल में कुछ रखना है तो रखो, नहीं तो ये है आपके पास, आप इस टाइटल का नाम चेंज कर लो, राइट. यू हैव द कलर फॉर दिस, यू चेंज द कलर्स एंड सो ऑन, राइट. सो दिस इज द पार्ट फॉर योर डैशबोर्ड रिपोर्ट एंड दीज आर द KPIs. Now what you want the slicers. You have these slicers, right? You have this slicer. Funnel वहां पर भी था. Funnel is used for what? Filter. Click on this. This is your filter. On what you want? You want on say category. Click on category. Category is there. Now this filter is what? 3 only. You can keep it like this. Here also if you feel that gapping again you go and remove that spacing and it will reduce the time. Same type of slicer you can put it for another. ये आपका slicer है. And if here you are having what? Say cities. Now cities are so many. राइट। इतना सारा रखोगे तो डैशबोर्ड पे रखोगे क्या? what you will change? You will change this to drop down. What you are doing in Excel, you have your drop down. Here also you have your drop down. How to get that drop down? ये आपका स्लाइजर है. Go to this part. Slicer setting. स्लाइसर सेटिंग मीन्स व्हाट? विजुअल. विजुअल मतलब अंदर की बात कर रहे हो, जनरल मतलब बाहर की बात कर रहे हो. फर्मा एक ही है, फॉर्मेट आर सेम. बेस्ड ऑन योर रिक्वायरमेंट द ऑप्शंस आर चेंजिंग, बट यू शुड नो. विजुअल में जाते हैं तो अंदर रखो. Go to your slicer settings and you have what? Vertical list. Right now it is in vertical list. Make it drop down and you make it like this. So easy. अब यहां से आप ले लो ड्रॉप डाउन, वही काम हो रहा है, राइट. बट हियर इफ यू वांट टू सिलेक्ट ऑल, सो आपको एक एक करके सिलेक्ट करना पड़ेगा कंट्रोल की दबा के. इतना काम कौन करेगा भाई? इतना काम तो हम नहीं करेंगे. हु विल डू दैट? सिस्टम विल डू फॉर यू. यू हैव व्हाट? You have your visual slicer settings. You have taken the slicer address, values, which format you want, which color you want. You can make it dark. वो डार्क हो जाएगा. पैडिंग, ये जो पैडिंग की जो मैं बात कर रहा हूँ, राइट, यहाँ पे हमने लिया तो ये जो बीच बीच की जो जगह है ये ज्यादा है, राइट. वी वांट टू रिमूव इट, मेक इट 0. पैडिंग्स आर ऑलवेज टू बी रिमूव. अब यहाँ की डिस्टेंस देखो, पास पास में आ गए सारे. आपको तो क्लिक ही करना है, तो क्यों जगह वेस्ट कर रहे हो? बॉर्डर्स देने हैं, बॉर्डर्स मत दो, कोई जरूरत नहीं है. बैकग्राउंड कोई जरूरत नहीं है. नाउ वेर यू विल गो टू जनरल. टाइटल ऑलरेडी दिया हुआ है, देने की जरूरत नहीं है. इफेक्ट्स में गए, आपका बैकग्राउंड देना है, उसका बैकग्राउंड दो. विजुअल बॉर्डर देना है, विजुअल बॉर्डर दे दो. सेम वही का वही, नथिंग इज डिफरेंट. नथिंग इज डिफरेंट, एवरीथिंग इज देयर, राइट. सब कुछ दे दिया आपने एंड यू आर डन. सो सिंपल. देखो, डैशबोर्ड बनाने के लिए क्या चाहिए? आपको कार्ड चाहिए, कार्ड दिखा दिया. स्लाइसर चाहिए, स्लाइसर. अगर आपने कोई टाइमलाइन स्लाइसर लिया, वो एक हट के है, वो एक दिखाता हूं. ये मैंने स्लाइसर लिया, राइट, ये मैंने स्लाइसर लिया. कभी भी आप इसको एक्टिव रख के कुछ विजुअल को क्लिक मत करना, नहीं तो इसके ऊपर ओवरराइट कर देगा. हमेशा गो टू योर कैनवास एरिया, नथिंग इज सिलेक्टेड, क्लिक ऑन योर सर्विस. नाउ दिस इज देयर. ओके, नाउ व्हाट यू विल डू? यू विल टेक डेट एज ए स्लाइसर. आपने डेट को स्लाइसर में ले लिया, स्लाइसर आ गया. नाउ हियर यू सी व्हाट यू आर गेटिंग. कैलेंडर यू आर गेटिंग, फ्रॉम विच डेट टू विच डेट यू वांट, यू कैन सिलेक्ट इट. और इफ यू डोंट वांट टू गो देयर, यू कैन यूज दिस, कि किस तारीख से किस तारीख तक का डेटा चाहिए. एवरीथिंग इज चेंजिंग. देखो यहाँ, जैसे मैं यहाँ चेंज करता हूँ यहाँ चेंज हो जाता है. देखो आप, ये मैंने यहाँ से इसको बढ़ा दिया, वैल्यू चेंज हो गई. मैंने यहाँ से यहाँ बढ़ा दिया, वैल्यू चेंज हो गई. मैंने सिर्फ फर्नीचर ले लिया, वैल्यू चेंज हो गई. ऑफिस सप्लाई ले लिया, वैल्यू चेंज हो गई. मैंने ऑफिस एंड सप्लायर दोनों को ले लिया, ये चेंज हो गया. आई टुक ओनली अहमदाबाद, वैल्यू चेंजेस. नाउ व्हाट? नथिंग. अब तो सिंपल हो गया काम. किसी भी स्लाइसर को पकड़ो आप, यहां से आपने इसको पकड़ा, राइट, आपने इसको पकड़ा, ये नया स्लाइसर आ गया, राइट. दिस इज योर न्यू न्यू दिसिंग चार्ट. ये रखा आपने, ये नया चार्ट आ गया है. क्या रखना है? कॉलम चार्ट है. आपने क्या ले लिया कि आपके पास सेगमेंट है, आपने सेगमेंट ले लिया है, सेगमेंट्स आ गए. आपको क्या चाहिए? प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी चाहिए उसकी. आपने वाई एक्सिस पे प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी ली, चार्ट इज रेडी. Now, whenever you are using such type of chart, make one principle, and that 90% people doesn't know. ये भी मैं बता दूं आपको. Never put this x-axis if this is very clear. कई लोग क्या, यहाँ जनवरी फरवरी मार्च लिखा है, उसके नीचे मंथ्स लिखते हैं. भाई एवरीबडी नो जनवरी फरवरी मंथ है, भाई उसके नीचे मंथ में x-axis में लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. जब आप ये वैल्यूज दे रहे हो और ऊपर लिख रहे हो कि प्रॉफिट का है, तो ये सम ऑफ प्रॉफिट यहाँ लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. डोंट यूज दिस, डोंट यूज दिस. अप्लाई these labels on this, so this also will be removed. Keep your chart very simple, straightforward, and keep only those points which are mandatory. No need to put everything on chart which is unwanted. Never put anything. अब इसी चार्ट को अगर हमने यहाँ से कॉपी किया, राइट, हमने इसी को कॉपी किया और यहाँ जाके पेस्ट कर दिया, राइट, हमने एक और ले लिया. दिस इज माई अनदर चार्ट, लेट मी पुट इट हियर. इसको मैंने यहाँ लिया, यहाँ पर, और इसको मैंने यहाँ रख दिया. एंड दिस इज माई कॉलम चार्ट. आई वॉन्ट टू मेक इट बार. मैंने सिंपल इस पे जाके इसको बार चार्ट पे क्लिक कर दिया. My chart is changed. Now I want to change the what? I want to see the category की जगह हम क्या ले लेते हैं, कुछ और प्रोडक्ट ले लेते हैं, ये हमने रीजन ले लेते हैं, ये हमने रीजन ले लिया, यहाँ कस्ट सेगमेंट को हटा दिया और रीजन लग दिया, मेरा रीजन वाइज डेटा हो गया, बिकॉज यहां से मैंने इसको क्लियर कर दिया। नाउ ऑल द रीजन्स आर देयर। क्या किया मैंने? कुछ भी नहीं किया बॉस, मैंने तो खाली एक ही चार्ट को डेकोरेट करना है जिसमें सारे फीचर्स आ जाएं, इसी को मैंने कॉपी किया, फिर से मैंने एक बार और कॉपी कर लिया इधर। नाउ व्हाट आई एम डूइंग, आई एम चेंजिंग इट टू डोनट चार्ट। द डोनट चार्ट इज रेडी। जो चार्ट चाहिए एज पर योर डेटा विच सूट्स एंड गिव्स यू द करेक्ट मैसेज फ्रॉम योर पेज, that you have to keep it. Now suppose the last point, and then I will end the session because I have already extended 5 minutes. I'll take only 1 or 2 minutes more. मैंने इसको डुप्लीकेट कर दिया, डुप्लीकेट कर दिया। अब मुझे यहां से इधर जाना तो मुझे यहां से पिच क्लिक करना पड़ता है। What I will do, I will make one insert and I'll go to my buttons, and there I will go to navigator and then page navigator. पेज नेविगेटर मैंने लगा दिया, राइट, ये मेरा पेज नेविगेटर ये आ गया, दिस इज माय पेज नेविगेटर। व्हाट इट शोज कि मैं कोई भी जगह पे कहीं से भी जा सकता हूँ, शेप जो देनी है मैं यहाँ से दे सकता हूँ, राउंडेड देना है दे सकता हूँ, इट इज अगेन योर विश, क्या आपको बढ़ाना सिखाना है, जो भी आपको करना है यहाँ पे पैडिंग वेडिंग सब डाल सकते हो, बॉर्डर डाल सकते हो, सब कुछ कर सकते हो, फीचर्स वही है, मैं आपको खाली उसका की पॉइंट दिखा रहा हूँ। व्हाट इज दिस? Suppose I want to go to duplicate of PB1 HR. I'll just control key and click on this. And this is as good as my hyperlink. This is as good as my hyperlink. मैं यहाँ पर भी आ गया, यहाँ से मैंने इस चार्ट को डिलीट कर दिया। So this is my first chart. From here I can there. अब ये जो चीज है मैंने सिर्फ इसको कंट्रोल सी करके और यहाँ पे पेस्ट करके रखनी एक बार। अब क्या होगा, विच वन इज एक्टिव विल बी हाईलाइटेड, राइट, जो भी एक्टिव होगा वो हाईलाइट हो जाएगा। और इसके बाद मैं जितने भी पेज ऐड करूंगा, जितने भी पेज ऐड करूंगा मेरे यहाँ पर वो ऐड होते जाएंगे। आई नीड नॉट टू वरी, आई नीड नॉट टू वरी कि भाई क्या हो रहा है क्या नहीं हो रहा है, मैंने तो ये पेज लगा दिए, जो जिस भी पेज पे मैं जाऊंगा मेरा पेज ऐड होता जाएगा, और मैं इसमें से पेज डिलीट करूंगा, दैट पेज विल बी रिमूव्ड, that page will be removed automatically. So beautiful. And when you are using desktop version, you have to press this hyperlink with the control key. When you will publish this thing, automatically as it is as good as hyperlink, click करो चला जाएगा। Dear friends, 60 minutes में मैंने आपका सब चीज का ओवरव्यू पकड़ लिया। मैंने आई टोल्ड यू द डेटा मॉडलिंग, स्लाइजर्स, टेक्स्ट स्लाइजर एंड डेट स्लाइजर, डिफरेंट विजुअलाइजेशन, कार्ड्स, measures, and your page navigator, and how to design your dashboard. 60 minutes are very less, but still I have tried to give you the overview what all you can do. I have shown you how to add your new visualizations also. So with this I end my session, with your due regards to all of you that you have spent 1 hour with me during the lunch, during your dinner time. Your family might be shouting at you. Don't worry, it's a learning. If you will start like this, raw data, just raw data, this file I have already given to the host, okay, he will share with you. If you want to practice on that, you can practice, or you can generate your own data using a chat GPT, create one set of data, or you take your own data of your office and do the same way. Don't worry for that accuracy first. Try to understand the options, what options are there and what when to use. डेकोरेशन तो आपका एक बार करना है, बाद में तो खाली फॉर्मेट पेंटिंग करना है और कुछ नहीं करना है। सपोज दिस इज देयर, राइट, इफ I have pasted this formatting, I'll click here, I'll go to my format painter as you are doing in Excel and Word, क्लिक कर दिया और इसको जाके क्लिक कर दिया, ये लो इस पे फॉर्मेट पेंटिंग हो गया। आपको तो करना ही नहीं है कुछ, यहाँ पे मैंने ब्लैंक लाइन नहीं रखी थी, देखो ये मैंने यहाँ देखो तो मेरे पास जगह थी बड़ी बड़ी, राइट, यहाँ पे मेरी बड़ी बड़ी जगह थी बीच में, इसमें मैंने क्या किया था, मैंने ये जगह को कम कर दिया था। व्हाट आई विल डू, दिस इज माई रेडी टू यूज, मैंने इसका फॉर्मेट पेंटर पे क्लिक कर दिया और यहाँ जाके इस पे क्लिक कर दिया, अपना वेब से भी वो फॉर्मेटिंग लग गई। सो ब्यूटीफुल। सो विद दिस आई एंड माई टूडेज सेशन। थैंक यू टू ऑल ऑफ यू एंड थैंक यू टू दीपक भाई एंड टीम for giving me an opportunity to be in front of you. Thanks. If you have any question, you are free to ask. I am here. Yes, friends. Did you enjoy the 50 or 60-minute session? Did you enjoy the session? Please put it in the chat box. Did you enjoy it? Very much. That's great. Yes, Deepak bhai, floor is yours. So interesting. Amitabh, I am telling you, if you start working only on two set of data with few, you can say, fields, everything you can test it. No need to have thousands of records with you. 5 record लो, 5 साल के 5 record, और हर एक में 2-2 डेट डाल दो, that's it. सब कुछ टेस्ट हो जाएगा उसमें. How to select the automatic field from drop down list? Yes, उसमें आपको टिक मारना है in the drop down list, right? And if you want to tick mark on all, there is an option in the slicer. If you will go, it will show you show all. Click on the show all. So on the top you will find first line in the show all, and rest is the checkbox. If you want to select all, just click on show all the records, all the data fields will be selected. Okay. For more than one, you have to press Control key and tick mark. In the checkbox, you have to key. If you want only one, then select. Then in the options you have मल्टीपल और वन. अगर आप वन पे क्लिक कर दोगे तो रेडियो बटन सर्कल बन जाएंगे वहां पे, तो आप एक ही सिलेक्ट कर पाओगे. जब आपको मल्टीपल लेना है तो आपको चेक बॉक्स में रखना है, तो आपके चेक बॉक्स में आप डबल ट्रिपल जितने भी लेने वो ले सकते हो. You said no need to press control key in the dashboard. Yes, control key dashboard में नहीं select करनी है, because right now you are on the, you have not published your this thing. Once you publish it, then your simple mouse will work as good as your hyperlink. But when you are on the desktop version, you have to press control key and click. Okay, Davesh? Any more questions, anyone? How many of you are using Power BI? How many of you are using Power BI? Or how many are fully equipped with your Excel? कितनों को एक्सेल पूरा आता है up to power pivot? How many of you know power pivot? Anyone from 25? 25 participants are there right now. How many 20 out of 25 me दीपक भाई को हटा देते हैं, बाकी 23 में से कितनों को पावर पिवट आता है? How many of you know? Is it visible in your screen of Excel? Yes or no? No. भावेश, मैं आपको एक गोल्डन टिप देता हूं, मैं आपको विजिबल करवा देता हूं. राइट, मैं आपको विजिबल करवा देता हूं पावर पिवट को, फिर उसके अंदर जाके आप वही टेक्स्ट फंक्शन लिखना जो आज आपने यहां पर लिखे हैं. विल दैट बी ओके? आर यू इंटरेस्टेड फॉर दैट? देन ओनली आई विल शो. यस, ओके. सो हियर आई विल टेक ओनली 1 minute of yours and that will be ready. This is my screen I have shared, right, again, and this is my Excel sheet. Okay, this is my Excel sheet visible to all of you. Now, if you want to have your power pivot on your screen, अभी आपके पास नहीं दिख रही है वो, आपके पास ये वाली पावर पिवट जो आपको नहीं दिख रही है, आपको दिखानी है, तो कहाँ से दिखाओगे? गो टू योर फाइल. Those who are interested, make Power Pivot active and start using DAX functions in your Excel. Start using your data modeling in Excel before you go to your Power BI. यहाँ पर आपने क्लिक किया, राइट? यहाँ पर आपने क्लिक किया. In the bottom, you will find options. Click on the options. And here you have add-ins. You have add-ins. Click on the add-ins. Click on the add-ins, and here you will find active application add-ins and inactive application add-ins. In your case, this Microsoft Power Pivot for Excel, you will find it here. यहाँ नीचे दिखेगा आपको. जैसे अभी मेरे पास सॉल्वर एडिन है, बराबर, जो एक्टिव नहीं है. आप समझो कि आपके लिए वो पावर पिवट, आप पावर पिवट पे क्लिक करना. जैसे आप इस पे क्लिक करोगे, यू हैव टू सी विच टाइप ऑफ एडिन इट इज. इट इज एक्सेल एडिन. आपका जो पावर पिवट है, वो पावर पिवट कौन सा है? कॉम एडिन है, राइट? तो आपको यहाँ पर जब जाओगे, यहाँ पर आपको कॉम एडिन को सिलेक्ट करना है, राइट? कॉम एडिन को सिलेक्ट करोगे तो जैसे अभी मैंने यहाँ पे सॉल्वर पे क्लिक किया, तो सॉल्वर क्या एक्सेल एडिन है, तो मैंने एक्सेल एडिन पे ले रखा है. इसको आप गो करोगे यहाँ से. वंस यू क्लिक ऑन गो, यू विल फाइंड हियर दैट पावर पिवट, राइट? यहाँ पे मेरे को क्या है? सॉल्वर एडिन दिख रहा है, मैंने सॉल्वर एडिन पे टिक कर दिया. आप आपके पावर पिवट पे टिक करोगे आपके ऑप्शन में, एंड यू से ओके, दैट्स इट. जैसे मैंने यहाँ क्लिक कर दिया, मेरे पास डेटा के अंदर सॉल्वर आ गया जो नहीं दिख रहा था. दिस इज अगेन part of your what if analysis in Excel that is here. You have scenario, goal seek and table, but you don't have solver. Solver is again additional add-in for Excel. So वो यहाँ पे आपको मिल गया. Goal seek works on one parameter, solver works on multiple parameters. And this module of what if analysis is tremendous. बड़े मजेदार मॉड्यूल हैं ये सारे, राइट? सो ये मैंने आपको दिखा दिया कि कैसे आप बाहर का एडिन भी डाल सकते हो. जैसे वहां पे मैंने आपको एडिन दिखाया कौन सा? विजुअल ऐड करने का. यहाँ पे मैंने आपको दिखा दिया पूरा का पूरा पावर पिवट ऐड करने का. और जब आप पावर पिवट में जाते हो, यहाँ पर भी आपको वही मिलता है. मैनेज, मेजर्स, केपीआईज, ऐड टू डेटा मॉडल, डेटा एक्ट, सब कुछ वही मिलता है जो आप पावर बीआई में कर रहे हो. द ओनली थिंग इज वी डोंट नो डेप्थ ऑफ द सब्जेक्ट, एंड समथिंग न्यू कम्स, वी फॉलो दैट. पुराने को पहले पूरा सीख जाओ, नया तो अपने आप आ जाएगा. नया पूरा पुराने पे ही चल रहा था, खाली शक्ल वेशभूषा उसकी बदलती है. यहाँ पर भी आप मल्टीपल को कनेक्ट कर सकते हो, सब कुछ कर सकते हो, राइट? सो नाउ ऑनेस्टली आई एम एंडिंग माय टॉपिक. ओके सर जी, दीपक सर, फ्रॉम माय एंड आई एम डन. If anyone has having any queries, they can ask, if it is. ओके भावेश, और आपकी ये भी विश पूरी हो गई कि पावर पिवट कहाँ से एक्टिवेट करना, मैंने आपको बता दिया. वेरी यूजफुल, कभी करके देखना, मजा आ जाएगा आपको. और इसके बाद सॉल्वर भी अटैच कर लेना और सॉल्वर को यूज करके देखना, बहुत मजा आएगा. डेटा का पूरा बोलते हैं ना, डीएनए एनालिसिस हो जाएगा आपका, पूरा डीएनए हो जाएगा उसका. डन. तो शैल वी एंड हियर? दीपक सर कहाँ है? नचिकेत है क्या? नचिकेत, आर यू देयर? Nachiket is also not responding. Where is he? Let me call. Where is he? तो वो बंद करेगा ना तो उसका रिकॉर्डिंग का प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा. लेट मी चेक.
હાલમાં વ્યસ્ત છે.
So you all have joined from which place? From local Vadodara or somewhere else?
I have joined from Vadodara, sir.
Okay. You joined from Vadodara. Who else? From where other people have joined? Can you speak out? Because if you can open your screen and come on the screen so that we can have one beautiful photograph of all. If you can open your screen, make yourself visible. Make yourself visible, please. Can you come on the screen, all of you?
I'm from Baroda.
You are from Baroda. Working, no? Working professional or student?
No, consultancy.
Consultant, that's great. That's great. So did you find the session useful?
Oh yeah,
Because
very much useful.
that's great. That's my
Yeah.
pleasure. That's my
Yeah.
pleasure.
Thank you so much, sir.
My pleasure. So he is not picking up the phone where he is. Yes, Nachiket कहाँ है? Anyways, he's not there, then we can stop the session here. Will that
Yeah.
be okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to all of you. Good night.
Good night.
Hello. Yeah, sorry, there was some issues with my mic. It was a very wonderful session by Manoj sir. He really gave us an insight about Power BI and also has related to the recent industry. What are the sorry, uh, what are the mishaps that have been going on with what Power BI and what Excel is all about. So it was a very wonderful session, an exciting session. So, with this, we come to an end to the wonderful, exciting, and igniteful Saturday evening talk, which is in the collaboration and is being supported by the Institution of Engineers India, Computer Society of India, the Indian Society for Training and Development, the Indian Institute of Architects, HR Milestone, Junior Chamber International Baroda Al Kapuri Chapter, Baroda Information Technology Association, Baroda Productivity Council, Vadodara Innovation Council, and and it was really very wonderful session. We can see in the chat box each and every participant gained the knowledge with this igniting session. So there is a question. I guess that has been answered. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Actually, Deepak sir has logged out in a meeting due to some technical errors because he is at a remote location and where the network is not profound. So we'll be waiting for some time. Just a minute. Deepak sir is joining in a minute. Thank you.